Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of an Aussie Farming in the Philippines. Good morning to you all. Well, very sad news today, I'm afraid. Very sad. Little butthead gave up the fight yesterday. Chick came in last night about 8 o'clock when she went out to give him his bottle, and she come back in all cheery-eyed and she said he's dying, he's not moving, he's just doing nothing. And I said, yep, we expected it. So what we've been doing is just make him comfy. So we got all the rice holes up into the corner for him. We kept the heat lamp on and kept him underneath that. But when I went out later on, he'd passed, I'm afraid to say. So he had passed away for sure. Poor little bugger. He's a fighter, I tell you. And it's strange because if it was swine flu, then it would have gone through like within 5-7 days and killed the whole fucking herd. But he'd stayed out for, like 3 weeks, at least 3 weeks. And the worst, you know what really fucking gets to me is the fact that when it first started, when we lost Precious and Sausages, when it started, and we separated one of the little piglets off over into the middle pen. We separated him off because he was going through the same thing. He stopped eating, stopped moving. And I said to the guy that was here, I said, why don't you take this little one while he's alive, because he'll be dead by tonight, and you can do some blood tests on him, take the blood on him, and you can dissect him down and check his liver and fucking all his internal organs and all that stuff, and see what the fuck's going on. And all he says is, we don't have the facility, sir. There's nothing like that here. And I went, fuck my dog. Imagine it was a pandemic, eh? And it fucking goes right through and kills the whole fucking world population. And it's, oh, sorry, sir, we don't have the facilities for that. So, as you know, they all died off all by themselves. We're losing one a day. And then it got down to butthead and beef. And it's amazing because they fucking running around everywhere, you know? Like if you had seen him 3 days ago, he's just running around everywhere, he's just playing around and just full of life, you know? When you sit there and, like we bottle feed them all, even though they're past their wean date because they were the runts, we sit down here, go through the footbath, we sit down here, and they just run around and jump up on you and they get their nose and push their nose against you, they're like, come on, give me more. We even put them out here for a run around. You know, and they have a run around and they eat the grass and fucking move around and look at things. And then bang, it's that quick. But, like I say, if it's swine flu, there's no redness on him at all. He's fat as all a fucking pig, you know, as fat as a pig, well, he's a fucking pig. But he's got no hemorrhaging, his shit's got no blood in it. He's not bleeding any blood, so I don't think it's swine flu. I'm really wondering, did they even stick the blood test? Did they even fucking put it in? Because it was a week later when they took the blood and they said, oh no sir, we haven't put it in yet. And it's like, well, what the fuck are you doing? And then it's, oh, there's some duck disease going around for the balut, and we're taking all the samples for that. We're going to put it all in at one time. You're going to put it all in at one time? What, so going to fucking America or somewhere to be fucking tested? What the fuck? And then when Chick rings him up and says, look, come on, fucking what the hell's happening now? It's well over a week now. And the next day they say, oh, sorry, ma'am, it's swine flu. Well, give me the proof. Oh, it's got to go, we've got to send the samples to Manila as well. And 98%, it's right. I said, well, I could be in the 2%. I want to see the fucking results. You know, this is my fucking pigs. I have a right to see it. Nah, nothing. Fuck all. Absolutely fuck all. And even the inspector, when he come, he says, I don't think it's swine flu myself. He said, boy, no blood on the pigs, there's no redness, there's no nothing. I said, well, what the fuck is it then? I don't know, sir. So now, I said, it's pretty devastated. So we've got to start all over again now. But what I'm going to do is, I've got the netting on here to keep the birds out of inside here where Butthead was. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put the netting all the way around the outside. I've got enough netting. You go all the way around the outside here, and I'll totally quarantine this off from the birds. Totally quarantine it off. I'll pressure clean it down, then hit it with the spray. We bought a kilo of the the powder, which is the top disinfectant spray, so they fucking say. I don't believe anything in this fucking country anymore. Oh, how rude of you, William. And I'll just have to give it a spray every week, give it a complete... And when I say spray, I mean everything that we touch, all the handrails, everything gets touched, everything gets sprayed, the whole lot. I'll just do that every week, and maybe in about 3 months' time, we'll start thinking about what we're going to do. But like I said, Chick's pretty upset, I'm upset. One thing is, your hands are tied, you can't do fuck all, you know? Like, you get all these dickheads say, oh, why don't you get the vet out from town? Fuck me. Chick and I have taken Sasha into the vet in town. We've sat there for 2 hours, and I said, oh, the vet's coming, sir, the vet's coming, sir. And after 2 hours, I just said, look, get fucked, I've had enough of this shit. And Chick and I have just picked up Sasha and walked out. You know, it's a fucking joke. It really is a joke. You know, as they say, life is better in the Philippines. And as I say, well, where the fuck do you live to think that? You know? So yeah, I'm a bit anti at the moment because your hands are tied. It's just, there's nothing like, there's supposed to be people in these professional situations, in these positions that are there to help you. Like we know outside of this country, they'll be doing everything they fucking can. They'll be taking fucking soil tests, they'll be taking air tests, they'll be taking shit tests, they'll be taking every fucking thing they can. But here it's like, But it's, like I say, it's not only here, it's around as well. Like Alfredo's next door, his pigs went off the feed, and the day they went off the feed, he put them up for sale and they were gone that afternoon. So guys come around with the bikes and they picked them up and gone. Across the road is Alfredo's brother. They got rid of all their pigs, exactly the same, bang. So it's yes, we didn't get rid of ours, we kept them, didn't we? Not to worry. So it's a sad day for us today, guys. Seriously, Chick's not happy. Like I said, I haven't seen Chick crying like that for a while. You know, even when I told her, you know, Dolls, I love you, she didn't even cry like that, I tell you. It's like, no, well. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Thanks everyone for your support over the time. Thank you very, very much. And thanks for everyone's comments asking how the pig's going. Yes, we miss Mama Pig heaps and heaps and heaps. She was my little baby. Raised her from 4 weeks old. And yeah, and all the trolls out there, laugh your ass off. That's all I can say. Thanks for your support, guys. Catch us all later. Bye-bye.